for Gujarat Assembly election in two phases on December 1 and 5, results on December 8. Election Commission of India announced the voting for the 2022 Gujarat Assembly election will take place in two phases on December 1 and December 5. The counting of votes will take place on December 8. A total of 51,782 polling stations will be set up. ECI said the term of the 182-member state assembly ends on February 18, 2023. Centre's goal is to make Delhi grand city with all facilities, says PM Modi. The centre's goal is to make Delhi a grand city fitted with all facilities expected of the country's capital, PM Narendra Modi said on Wednesday. His statement came as he inaugurated 3,024 newly constructed flats to house slum dwellers in Delhi's Kalkaji. Now the poor is at the center of a government's policies as it is their dispensation, says PM. Why no CBI ED action over Morbi bridge collapse, says Mamata Banerjee. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee questioned why there was no action by central agencies such as the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Enforcement Directorate in the Morbi bridge collapse incident, alleging that the agencies only act against common people. She further questioned why are they not investigating people who are playing with the lives of others. BJP's Gautam Gambhir summoned over unauthorized construction on MCD dumping yard. A Delhi court has issued summon to BJP MP Gautam Gambhir over alleged unauthorized construction of a library on MCD land meant to be a dumping yard. The library has been constructed near Karkoduma Court. As per summon, Gambhir must appear before the court on December 13. The petitioners are seeking an order to restrain Gambhir from using the library. Supreme Court upholds death penalty of Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist Mohammad Arif in 2000 Red Fort attack case. The Supreme Court on Thursday dismissed a review petition filed by Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist Mohammad Arif against the death penalty awarded to him in connection with the 2000 Red Fort attack case. 3 people, including 2 army personnel, were killed in the attack. The petition was heard by a bench comprising CGI UU Lalit and Justice Bela M. Trivedi. Reopened bridge with temporary repairs, says Oreva Group's letter to Morbi collector in 2020. A letter sent by the Oreva Group to the district collector of Gujarat's Morbi in January 2020 said, "We're reopening the suspension bridge by only doing temporary repairs." As per the contents of the letter, the firm demanded a permanent contract for the bridge's maintenance. The firm badged a 15-year-old contract for the maintenance of the bridge in March 2022. Thick smog, low visibility across Delhi NCR, air quality turned severe. Delhi woke up to thick smog, led to low visibility in the city on Thursday morning as air quality index crossed 400 mark to remain in severe category in parts of the national capital. Meanwhile, the air quality index in Noida was recorded at 393 and in Gurugram it was at 318 on Thursday morning. The air quality index between 401 and 500 is categorized as severe. 9-year-old Bengaluru boy wins World Youth Scrabble tournament. A 9-year-old Bengaluru boy Samarth Manchali has been declared the best under-10 player in World Youth Scrabble Championship 2022. Samarth is a resident of Vidyanarayanpura and student of MES Kishora Kendra School. 2 other players from India also made it into the top 10 players list of the global virtual tournament, the Scrabble Association of India announced. Police seized Rs 1.27 crore Hawala money in Hyderabad, 3 arrested. The Commissioner's Task Force team busted a Hawala racket in Hyderabad on Tuesday and seized Rs 1.27 crore. 3 persons involved in the case were arrested. Police found the uncounted cash during the checking of two-wheeler at Himayat Nagar. The arrested persons along with seized cash were handed over to Narayanguda police station for further action. Gokhale Bridge in Mumbai's Andheri to be shut for 2 years. The BMC has decided to shut down the Gokhale Bridge to all vehicular traffic for a minimum of 2 years. The bridge, a part of which collapsed in 2018, killing 2, is a key connector between Andheri East and West. The BMC has also written to the traffic police to draw up alternative routes for commuters. Non-reporting of sexual assault against minor a serious crime, says Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said that non-reporting of sexual assault against a minor despite knowledge is a serious crime and an attempt to shield the offenders. The court said and prompt and proper reporting of the commission of offence under POCSO Act is of utmost importance, and the failure to do so would defeat the very purpose and object of the law. UK to raise £40 billion in 5 years as Rishi Sunak extends windfall taxes on energy firms. The newly appointed British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt are planning to extend windfall taxes on oil and gas companies to raise nearly £40 billion over the next 5 years. They are expected to extend windfall taxes on oil and gas companies from 25 to 30%. The changes are expected to increase revenues from the existing tax by 50%. The report comes days after 4 of the 5 largest global oil companies altogether reported net income amounting to nearly $50 billion, lifted by tight global supplies and disruption following Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. Ukraine urges citizens to not post details of missing Ukrainians on social media. Ukrainian government has urged citizens not to post information regarding missing soldiers and civilians on social media, as it could help Russia identify valuable prisoners and track down people trying to avoid being captured. Ukraine's deputy defense minister said publishing details of prisoners' personal lives, political views or social status could complicate process of securing their release. Concerned about the safety of Chinese workers in Pakistan, says China. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Wednesday expressed deep concern to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif over the safety of Chinese nationals working in Pakistan on the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor projects. Sharif is on a 2-day official visit to China. Sharif has become the first head of government to felicitate Xi after he secured an unprecedented third term in office. 7-year-old boy suffers 7 heart attack after being stung by scorpion in Brazil, dies. A 7-year-old boy from Brazil suffered 7 heart attacks after he was stung by a Brazilian yellow scorpion while preparing for a camping trip. The boy passed away 2 days after he was bitten by the yellow scorpion, also known as Titus ceruleus. The Titus ceruleus is blamed for thousands of deaths in the country. Kohli breaks Sachin's record for scoring most runs by an Indian in a country outside India. Virat Kohli has broken Sachin Tendulkar's record for scoring most international runs by an Indian batter in a country outside India. With his 64 on 44 balls against Bangladesh in Adelaide today, Kohli took his tally of international runs in Australia to 3,350. He overtook Sachin, who scored 3,300 runs in Australia. Teaser of Pathaan copied from other films, claim Twitter users. Share pics. After the teaser of Pathaan was released, several Twitter users called out the makers for copying scenes from movies like War and Captain America, The Winter Soldier. They shared comparison pictures and pointed out resemblance. Why action sequence in Pathaan teaser keep reminding me of Winter Soldier, a tweet read. Others also pointed out similarities with Das and Saho. Akshay Kumar to play Shivaji in Marathi debut. Director Mahesh Manjrekar calls him perfect for the role. Akshay Kumar is all set to make his Marathi debut with Mahesh Manjrekar's next based on Shivaji. The actor will be playing the role of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in the film titled Vedat Marathe Veer Daula De Saath, produced by Wasim Qureshi. The film is based on the story of 7 valiant warriors who had the sole aim of bringing Shivaji Maharaj's dream of Swarajya to reality, writing one of the most glorious pages of history. Thank you for watching Unplugged TV India. Please hit like, subscribe and share. Also press the bell icon to get the latest updates.